Yeah.
We are live. Yeah, I'm having wine.
Me too. Rosé all day.
I'm finishing up.
Dr. Pepper.
What? Just Dr. Pepper, plain Dr. Pepper. Okay.
I gotta be. But these past couple of weeks, I had fun with you guys, and I had fun at the concert. But my ass is kicked, man. It's kicked, and I
Oh,
spent
you
the
said
whole.
you were maybe gonna take a break after the concert, right?
Yeah, so probably tomorrow, instead of doing like a big gulp of lemonade and tequila, I'll just do like a little glass of lemonade and tequila.
Okay. That's good. It's
That's
all
a solid.
about moderation. It's all about moderation.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Yes.
Which I was not doing the past couple of weeks.
It happens.
Fuck that moderation. No, it's okay. It's okay. No, okay. So
Everybody, welcome to Scissor Me Timbers, episode 37.
oh my gosh. Wow.
Thanks for coming.
Yes. Hey guys.
And
Hey y'all.
that's it for the night. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Hey, Randy in the chat. Hey, Zurich.
Aw.
Hey,
Hey, guys.
Kamikaze. Say, Michael. Sibling Revelry. I don't think I recognize. Have you guys heard of that one before?
Who that is?
I don't know. Well, hi. Thank you for watching Sibling Revelry, whoever you are. Hey, Zurich again. Just kidding. Yeah,
That was
Steak.
me.
There's Steak will join later. I'll tell her. Everyone wants her. She's coming. Everyone wants Steak.
Yes, Steak. Yes.
It's cute.
Tell her.
How's your voice, Alice?
It's better. Doesn't it sounds better? Right?
Baby. Yeah. Aw. Okay. Okay. So we've waited. Okay. You have to tell us.
Yeah, do you want to tell us some now and then say, or do you need to save it for your show tomorrow? Whatever you want.
So I definitely have some to say for tomorrow that goes with some video, and it's really hard not to tell you guys because shit was just so funny. But yeah, it was a good time. The people the ladies that sat in front of us were really cool. Like towards the end of the night, the one chick came up to me. She's like, "You gotta taste this drink that I just got," and it was pink lemonade Smirnoff in a huge ass can that was $17 fucking. But I
You
was
got
like,
iced, is what you got. You got iced.
I mean, she bought that shit, and Topher bought one too, and he was like, "Dude, it was $17.50 for this." I was like, "Holy shit!"
God.
I was like, "Are you trying to drug me?" And she's like, "I'm totally trying to drug you." And I was like, "Sweet." And I took a
You
sip
think
of
a
it.
lady was trying to drug you?
I would have thought that.
We got Steaks here.
Hey, Steak. Dude, it's good. So happy to meet you.
Let's see. You've talked to Alice before, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
CD.
she's coming on with Paul, so I figured I don't have to do anything that night. Just let her and Paul go back and forth.
You are? You're going out with Paul?
Yeah, I don't know what he wants from me, but yeah.
On their show?
Yeah.
That'll be fun. You can yell at Doug. She should yell at Doug is what she should do. She needs to keep Doug.
Put a fork in it with.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Is that
yeah.
tomorrow?
No,
Oh,
tomorrow is
Oh, that's
First Shot and St. Michael,
Okay.
which is we were on the way home, and I'm like, I can't believe that first. I was like, people are gonna think that First has such an interesting story because of his trip. I was like, but Matchbox 20, like, hello. That's gonna be what we talk about.
Duh. Sorry, First Shot. Your trip is not top priority, buddy. I know you're the guest and all, but hey, dude.
Talk about what I want.
Hey, Stoner again. Yeah, so anyway, here I'm gonna sit here like this.
Wait, Stoner, stop talking about my booba. Please. I'm a married woman. Have some respect.
Stoner cannot. His name is freaking Show Me How Those Chili Dog Titties Fart.
I apologize for my beef jerky.
Oh, I can tell you.
I noticed none of us are showing the movies tonight.
I was eating beef jerky, and then she said, people wanted me to come in. I said, fine.
And aren't we glad she
Yeah.
did?
Yes,
Yeah.
we
I
are.
don't
Yes,
either,
we
though.
are.
You can eat beef jerky. I eat online. We do streams and I eat all the time. I just mute that bitch and I just shove it in my mouth like I'm always doing, you know. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
In
All
Minecraft.
my haters, that'll be
Anyway.
cool. Sorry. Go ahead. What were we going on? Anyways, so how is okay, Alice, we'll kind of plug her show. Alice, everyone will watch her show tomorrow. She went to the Matchbox 20 concert this week. Had a great time.
And I do have a video for after the concert. Not a dirty one, you dirty turkeys. It's not a dirty one, but it was fucking
I don't
funny.
believe it. I don't believe it. Did Stoner? Oh yeah. So me and Steak. We are coming to you from MILF Mountain. That's what I was like. I was gonna say because CD loves Pessy too, so like we could give a love fest to Pessy.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
he's
so
so
loud.
funny. Oh, I'm such a fangirl of Pessy's. Oh my god. Oh my god. If only he knew. And like he has no idea I exist, and like he has no idea
Oh,
that
he's
like.
here now. I'll tell him. Don't worry.
No, don't tell. No. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. It's okay.
Well,
It's okay.
I watch his Long Burger stream every Saturday.
He's so good and so funny and like oh my god when they did like so there was this TikTok of this Hasidic Jewish lady and she was like going through her house and like telling about like all like the Jewish shit that she's like super obsessed with at the moment and like Pessy's breakdown was so good. Oh my god, they were like the boys were like so we have our resident Jew here to explain this shit. Like, what is this? And he's like, halfway through, he's like, I don't even fucking know. I'm not that Jewish, okay? I'm like a Passover. I'm like a Passover Hanukkah Jew, not one of these. These people are insane. Anyway, like, yeah, he's so fun. He's so fucking funny. All his commentary on whenever they do the catfish show. Oh my god, I die every time. Yeah, don't tell him I said any of that.
She's
Though.
just
Don't
really
tell him
getting
that.
after it, isn't she?
Don't tell him I said any of that. No, I like Sis a lot, but whenever he was like on, I guess it was probably a few years ago, and like he was on regularly was whenever I was like, this show's awesome. And then yeah, following all of his shows, all their other subsequent shows. But yes, anyway, that was good. Sorry.
I'm hair fidgety tonight, so my hairstyle will change probably about 50 times before the stream ends. So just FYI.
Dude, I love it. I love it. You're just like checking out your different styles, like
yeah, you gotta play with your angle.
Yeah, play with the angle.
My proximity to her is giving her anxiety.
I believe that. I believe that. That's
I can't do anything about it.
She's not used to that much heat next to her in real life, right there. Like you know, she's normally the one that brings all the heat.
I'm not the star of the show.
Yeah, normally.
I'm just here for the chubby comic relief. That's
stop it.
Please.
I'm gonna kick your ass off if you're gonna be like that.
Wait, can I go eat beef jerky?
You should eat beef jerky on stream. I bet people, if anybody gives us, if people give us $10, she will eat beef jerky on stream and make sure everyone can hear it. Just
go.
Anyway.
It just takes 10 of y'all to give $1. I'm just saying.
That's
holla if you got $1, baby.
Oh shit. Thanks, Paul. Let me pull up Paula's hold on here a second. Everyone, I can't get too close to the screen so you can see how shitty I look. Sent. Oh shit. Okay, she got the beef jerky.
What's up? What's up?
It's extra peppery too, so you know.
Ooh, yes, baby.
At least you guys can't smell my breath. That's a plus.
There we go. So we got 5 from Paul. Thanks, Paul.
Oh, you weirdo.
And then we got 10 from St. Michael.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, St. Michael.
You gotta be on screen.
Oh, am I not on screen?
Hold on. Oh wait, let me make it smaller. Let me stop sharing this shit. Life is bizarre. We were at 14,000 feet above sea level yesterday. I just want everyone to know that. And fun fact, actually, you know what? I'm going to read this quote really quick, ladies.
Okay, I'm ready.
So, as I mentioned in the post, the Sparkler song, That song, it was inspired. Oh, Paul, stop. Oh, thanks. He's Paul. I'll share the screen in a minute, but Paul gave another $5 and said because he won't let Michael one up him.
Oh.
And now I have to eat beef jerky twice.
I
on
was
the
about to
screen.
cancel my locals to Paul, but Paul, I'm not going to cancel it now, man. You got my $5 a month forever. Where am I looking for?
Let's bring out the cheer at you, Fred.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How's that sound working out for you?
Sorry, it's going to be maybe a little off the rails for a while. And then I have to do, somebody else is coming at some point tonight, but not to get on the stream. We'll end the stream when she gets here. And then I'm going on another stream later on tonight. So I don't know. We're in it to win it tonight.
I'm just going to get stoned and eat and hang
She's
out.
going to laugh at me. Hey, Insight. He wants to he's in Colorado. I do like the country bar. The country bars are fun because you do the two-stepping and the line dancing.
Like
And then
those.
later in the night, they get the little bump and grind going too once in a while. So then you
Yeah,
get your
because
little.
you're like, you're drunk or high and you just want to move.
Yeah, everyone's like, it's
And
just
you
a
don't want to
dance
do anything coordinated. You just want to move.
club. Yeah, you just want to dance.
I just want to sweat my ass off and then go home and pass out.
Oh, we lost CD. She'll be back.
That was like the worst freeze moment.
She was like, but Alice, you got your dancing in this week. I'm excited. I'm excited to listen in tomorrow night.
Did they play the
I
song?
Oh, yeah. Did they?
I didn't
or can
ask.
we
No,
ask-
they didn't. No, they didn't. And I will tell you, I bet why, because there's a different guitarist there and the whole lineup pretty much was different. Like, because I've been paying attention, I've been watching all the videos, I've been looking at their set list, and they played a bunch of different songs that they weren't supposed to play, which is actually pretty awesome because I heard songs I didn't think I would hear. But I was like, this dude, he doesn't know their whole set. He doesn't know their whole set list. So see the guitarist.
Oh, that's right. It was a different guy playing.
Yeah. And when him
They
and
have to be professional enough where he would know the whole set list, though, don't you think? Or you don't trust him. You don't trust him.
So it was Matchbox 19 and a half.
Okay, Kamikaze and Rumble says, oh shit, so it was Matchbox 19 and a half.
Well,
Sorry.
they did make a joke about that, like that they weren't like he was like, we're not Matchbox 20, like, because there's 4 main guys in Matchbox 20. When they go on the road, they always do have other people with them, but they were like, it's Matchbox 15 tonight. Sorry, guys.
Wait, why did he have to miss it again? Someone was sick or something?
No, there was something going on in his family, and he said it was like a once in a lifetime thing that he couldn't miss. And I'm sure it's probably because of his kids or something. So I can't even
Luke says it's a thunderstorm, so I'm guessing she'll log. Maybe there's a thing. Duke with the CD
here.
Yeah, see, I hope it doesn't blow the house down. Blow the house down. We don't want another Hurricane Katrina. Hey, Daniel in the chat.
I want to eat another piece of beef jerky, but I need $10 more.
Well, I'll just give you the cash back to you by the end of the night. Get
I
half.
can't eat another piece of beef jerky. She said we have to get $10 to eat jerky, so I'm stuck here.
That
I'm
counts.
hungry, please.
Preferably on Rumble and not YouTube. Thank you.
Yeah, YouTube's.
I'm not that weird about Matchbox 20 Stoner.
You are. Oh, hey, Jessica. Jessica's in Colorado Springs too. Jessica, if you're reading this and want to come over to the Larkspur House tonight, or if you're hearing this, you're welcome to come up. We'll be here. The girls gotta eat. It's okay. You can eat. Damn, Daniel. Oh my God.
I don't need to eat.
do
I
that.
want to eat. There's a difference.
Well, you have to eat your one meal a day.
I do have to eat, yeah, because I eat whatever I want.
So we're obviously at the Forest House because there's no shoes behind us tonight. So I know, Jessica, you've been busy. Do you still have your exchange student, girl? Oh, art night.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll plan another night. Like we've said a million times, now it's summer. You and somebody else should come up another night too. Only fats, Randy. Oh, hey, Savannah. Oh, here she is.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm back on.
Is your whole internet out?
My whole power is out. So no, like it was loud. That lightning was like, that was crazy loud. It's crazy.
Well, you look really pretty with the lighting right now.
Oh well, thanks. Yeah, this camera's on my phone is way better. So yeah, so I can hang out on here for a while. Sorry
Yeah,
about
don't
that.
drain all of your battery just in case you need
It
to
was so
survive
funny.
tomorrow.
It was so funny because you were just like something about 14,000 feet above sea level or something. I was like, life at sea level is this just like one big lightning strike and boom, it's gone. So no, it'll come back. It'll come back. Anyway, what are we talking about?
What did we just finish up on? Oh, we were talking. My friend Jessica's in the chat. She's out here in Colorado Springs, so we were having a private conversation.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and she says, oh, so she's had an exchange student, and she just said, no. So I asked if she still had her, and she said, no, thank God, never get an exchange student. But you've done a couple of them, haven't you, Jessica? Hey, over in the chat. That's so funny. But she's so sweet. She does a lot with them. I know they would take them to concerts, and it was like a group of them with a couple families and stuff. So anyways, that's where we were at.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
And we got $10. Were you here for the $10 for her to eat beef jerky?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you eat the beef jerky? Because I was like
No,
going out.
we got two $10 total. So yeah, I ate 2 pieces of beef jerky, but she's holding my beef jerky hostage.
I am?
No, she's not.
I should.
Oh, guys,
I'll put it in my pan to warm it up for you.
Yes,
Warm beef
child.
jerky.
I know. So okay.
She doesn't want my crotch warmed beef jerky. How rude. Just kidding.
Steak. That's your name, steak and legs, bruh. That's what you do, dude.
Oh yeah,
for
that
real.
is steak and legs. Hey, front porch. Oh, Jessica, so she had one that was 3 weeks at the exchange. That would be doable. 3 weeks would be good. But this one was 10 months. I actually met the one, and that's the one I met in the summer. Oh, we got another $10 from St. Michael. Hold on, let me share it. I gotta share it. It's
Okay.
Paul's too. Oh, Paul's already is off. Sorry, Paul. It's stopped.
Guys, I'm gonna hop off here because the power's back on. So I'm gonna hop back
okay.
on the computer.
Okay, I'll add you back.
All right, bye.
See you in a minute. See, tonight we are going off the rails already. We're gonna have a great time. The other person will be here. It'll be a good time probably to end by the time she gets here, and then my other one doesn't start well. Sorry, everybody. I'm trying to share screen. My producer isn't on right now, so here we go. Thank you, St. Michael. Okay, she's eating. We should hold on. Let me make our screen really big. Hold on. Stop sharing. Hold on, Alice. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Hi. You were in the big screen. Just kidding. Hold on. All right. Oh, no, I don't like that one. Here we go. Hey, everybody. Oh, St. Michael, she hears your simping. Good. Paul's used to it because he's a man. Because I didn't put up his second comment, his second pay comment. It's like he's used to it. And he put the man symbol. You know what, Paul? I'm gonna thank you for taking one for the team, Paul, because women are kind of fucking taking them toward the team right now, anyways, too. So we're being erased. I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but we're here still. We're alive, but there's this whole thing going on. So, anyways, make it more tender. I don't know, Zara. I could put. I have a beanie. Do you want me to put a beanie on? Chat. If everyone gives me $20 more, I'll put a beanie on.
And then I'll eat 2 more pieces of beef jerky.
Okay. So for $20 more, everybody, we will put a beanie on. Got a little echo going on. Can everyone hear Steak? Okay, here, Tess, talk.
It might be mine.
What?
No. I was making sure can you hear? Talk.
Hello.
Did everyone hear that? Could you hear it, Alice? Okay. No, you were fine. It's not echoing. I just want to make sure because the mic is right in front of me and I'm yelling and I'm having some wine.
Oh, yeah.
So
Everybody can hear you. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Depreece. I don't know, Zurich. I've never actually made jerky, but I guess it's just a thing.
I have. What's
Oh.
the question?
Armed Ape says the patriarchy always wins. He does. It does.
Well, I can't afford porky jerky, but I do have a link to my Cash App on my page.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can send me money to buy porky jerky.
What's your Cash App?
Huh?
What-
It's Eat Band Steak.
And if you have maybe little merch ideas, send them, but don't stress her out. Just like if you have an idea, send it to her and just like put the little seed in her head.
Yeah, and then just feed
Let it
me jerky
marinate.
and pet me.
Let it
And
marinate.
just, you know.
Is it Eat Steak?
Eat Band Steak. It's
Band
my old at
Steak.
before I got banned.
This
again.
is her. Will this show up? Yes. So this is if anyone just wants, she came out to just hang out in Colorado for a minute, take a little break from life, and she made me. Oh, do you want me to show off your thing?
Okay.
She made me a cross stitch for my family.
I did.
Aww.
God, she left me alone. I don't know what to do.
The CD back that. Oh, CD is
This
so
is where
bad.
I will pretty and giggle.
Paul says, I know, Paul, you know what I was thinking? I should have had you make a tank top for Paul, but I do want to make Paul a tank top. FYI.
Okay.
I'll pay for
We
it.
can do that.
I'll
That's
pay for it.
fine.
But I was because I'm going to see Paul next week. Can you see that? Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, you're so talented, Steve.
She did that in like a day. She did that in a day.
But we went shopping and stuff too, though.
Steve's
So
like, stop.
it's not that fancy.
Oh yeah, if Arm Dave, I would do Arm. If Arm Dave had a shirt with, I would love. Do you ever watch Arm Dave?
No.
He's great. You'll love. I'll show you some clips later.
Okay.
He's a character. And
Yeah,
he's
he needs a high quality tank top
high quality.
across boobies. Quality.
If you really assault you,
There.
don't say Michael. You're gonna get in trouble for saying that. Oh wait, it's Rumble. It's good. Never mind. Okay, sorry. Go on, Alice.
When we were at Matchbox 20, I stopped to look at their merch stuff. And there was some different stuff, but I didn't really like it. And then when we were sitting down, they were showing the merch on the big screens, and there was a tank top, and it was really cute. And I'm like, the tank, like I must have went on for like 20 minutes about how that tank top was not available at the merch store.
Oh, it wasn't even there.
It wasn't even there, so I don't know if like maybe it's sold out or something. And then I was like, I'd like a poster or something to put down here with all of our stuff. But of course, I'm like, I don't like that one. And then I was like, there was a small frame one for like $20, but I just don't like it. And Adam's like,
We should make like bootleg shit. Can you make a bootleg Matchbox 20 t-shirt?
Of course I can. I don't give a fuck about.
If you, I mean, it means more coming from the show, and that's like the whole point of it. I know that, but also,
It's not $50 for a t-shirt.
yeah.
and some of the stuff wasn't even, my voice does still sound a little funny. Keep getting all
No,
sweet.
A-Dub CD will be back. The boobs will be back. Alice has a t-shirt on. I don't have a bra on. I'm doing the best I can here tonight.
I just try not to bootleg friends stuff because that's just
Yeah, no, we can boot. You know what? Matchbox 20 was only Matchbox 15 that night, so we can
We
bootleg.
could, yes, I will
a
make a
shirt or
Matchbox
two.
15 shirt.
Actually, we will not actually do
That's
that.
actually really funny to have a Matchbox 15 shirt. It was
that actually would just be
on the back.
It would, and it would be parody, and we wouldn't be hearing any.
Maybe we should make one for Alice. That would be fun. If design one.
Yeah, we all know your name.
Hey, buddy. Hey, Grayson.
Say hi.
What's up,
Okay.
cuteness? He's like,
Now
he
can you
doesn't
say,
look at me
Oh,
like,
hi?
He's not the little sweet baby cutest child ever at all. What's he showing? A book?
He's showing a record.
Oh, nice. Ooh, a little saxophone, huh? All right.
Yeah, okay.
Jessica.
Say hi.
Okay, bye. Bye. Nice little thing. Sexual chocolate. The chat. Oh, that's Trippy. Hey, Trippy. If I didn't say it earlier, I put it up. All right, we're back.
Oh my God, we're back.
We got more. We got A-Dubs was wondering about boobs, and I said yours are the really. I'm doing my best, but yours are like the only ones tonight. Everyone else had their boob moments already this week. Apparently.
I
So.
put mine on the top.
Oh, did you?
Well, just it's covered, of course.
Yeah,
But
they're
I-
not, and mine aren't even really dressed yet. I was being lazy, frankly. I just
You're
didn't
gonna
want to put
smoke
on.
a cigarette, did you say?
No, I was being lazy.
Oh,
And like I no, they're not dressed. I didn't
I get
dress.
it.
I didn't dress the bobs tonight. I
That's
was
all right.
being lazy. I know. I know.
And if everyone
I'm
wants to
ready
see CD
tomorrow.
without makeup, go back to Paul. It was very good. I should do a no makeup one time. Once I do it in the background, I made Paul see me. Like even after we and Paul got up, we still talked for another half an hour. Even though we so I'm like, okay, well, it's 4 in the morning. I gotta wash my face and shit. So you're coming with me in the bathroom. Like I've done
You're
that.
coming.
So,
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, no, don't go watch that episode. Don't
just
do
skip
it.
over that and maybe another part as well. That maybe something happened. Just skip it. Maybe
I know.
somebody can edit it out and re-upload it. I don't know. But
I don't know.
also it's too late now.
Right.
It's out there.
It is. And it already was.
Yeah.
So that was
Right.
how it is. It was still a bad decision, but whatever. It was fine. Get her a little idea pregnant. What? What, Jessica? Oh. Oh.
What?
Is that about bobs and boobs? Oh, talking about boobs, mommy milkers. Have you seen Sarah, the old Liberty Thought? She got
Yeah.
some mommy milkers,
They're
man.
the mommy milkers. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because I mean, hers were like she's just athletic, but she's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
tall girl, so they are proportionating to her. I'm like, damn,
Yeah, they're
friend.
growing. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
That would
No,
keep
she
me,
looks good.
even though I have broad shoulders, I'd be like, oh, if I grew boobs with a baby, they would grow big, and they would probably not. It would probably still look ridiculous or something. Oh Lord.
We're about to get
What else is going on? What else is going on, y'all? Lincoln.
I don't know. Not much. We did the Cog Railway. If anyone's in Colorado, they reopened the Cog Railway, so we did that yesterday, which was great because she
Very
mentioned
cool.
she did it as a kid and then was in Colorado when it was closed and now it's reopened. And then she mentioned it. I'm like, oh my God, I haven't been on since I was a kid either. And we were like, do we have time to drive? And I was like, I drive very efficiently, first of all, but we have plenty of time too. We have plenty. Oh Lord. Hey, she's alive. She's alive, isn't she?
Amen. Amen.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you. Still got legs, right? Yep, we good. We good.
No respect. Yeah, you know what though? Anyways, we made it on time. It was really fun. It was nice to get down there. And it was what was yesterday? Wednesday? It was Wednesday, and Manitou Springs was just crowded with a ton. I mean, it's summer, so there's a lot of people off and vacationing. But so Manitou Springs is at the base of Pikes Peak and on the edge of Colorado Springs, and it's a cute little town. There's natural seltzer springs, so there's this health vibe. People used to move there for health stuff back in the day too. This is really cute. It's really unique because it's on a hill and there's little houses, but then there's the touristy trappy stores on the main drag, the head shops and all that. So it was crowded. There was a lot of stuff.
I'm so excited to come visit. Labor Day is gonna be so.
Oh yeah, Labor Day. Woo, woo.
Yeah, dude. It's gonna be a great weekend, and so
I'll be around.
My sister lives out in Colorado Springs. My parents bought or they have a place in and around where you're talking about, they over their house, you can see Pikes Peak, their 360 view.
They're right there.
So and I'm so proud of my parents because they worked very, very hard, and they are mountain people. And I grew up when we vacationed, it was road trips to the mountains. We were rarely beach people. We did that sometimes, but it was a lot of road trips west, to go to the mountains. And so one summer was 10 days, Four Corners trip. So we did the Four Corners, stood on 4 places at once, right? Did that. And then saw New Mexico, Arizona, Utah. And then we did Taos, New Mexico. That was the first time I rode in a hot air balloon. Incredible.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. In the Rio Grande at sunrise. So my parents, such brave individuals to take 2 10-year-old girls to Taos, New Mexico to go. And then we were up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I remember how early that
Oh
felt.
yeah,
Like,
they do that shit
like,
early, the hot air
yeah.
balloons.
Yeah. So like you're out there and like, I remember I'll never forget country come to town, right? So like my dad like thought it was $400, like $400 because there were 4 people, right? And like I probably if he ever saw this, he would die. But like I remember we got there, that guy was like, "No, man, it's $400 a person."
Oh.
Oh my god.
And my dad was like, "What?" And I remember, yeah, it was a thing. But
And you still did it? You still did
oh
it?
yeah, oh yeah, oh
Woo!
yeah. And then, but the whole time he was so mad. And then they were supposed like breakfast was included afterwards. They took us to this really shitty diner. We got this really
Oh,
shitty breakfast.
that's
And
that's
he was like, this has got to be the shittiest breakfast anyone ever got for $1,600. And like, like in total dad fashion, he's like, do you know what we could have done with $1,600? But like, he promised me a hot air balloon. So like, by God, CD went on the fucking hot air balloon. And you're gonna smile about it one day when
that's
you're
a big
32.
difference, 100 to 400.
Yeah, like they was like didn't understand. Yeah, anyway, it was like
Banana, banana,
but,
Rama.
hey.
I
Yeah.
like it.
So,
Sometimes she comes in when I got some posts where I'm like, and then
but
Anna, you come in, you like it, and I'm like, I know I'm right. I know I'm right.
if Anna likes it, then you know you're right. Yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
There's
No
no
doubt.
harnessing.
But yeah, so the mountains were always our thing as a family. So like for them to have a place out there, and like my little sister like ended up going to college out there. So just think it's really, really cool. And yeah, definitely can't come. I cannot wait to visit.
Yeah. I'll be around. My parents actually will be in town, but I think they're going camping on Labor Day. But we can, if you guys, we can do a get together at the Forest House or something. We'll figure something
Yes, that's what. Yes, exactly. Yes. So,
Paul and Paul in the Rumble chat did, and that was the first time CD had breakfast prepared by a white person.
and it wasn't good. It wasn't good.
Good.
Significant difference. Oh my God. Yeah, I had a mammy. Okay, I had a mammy, and my mammy made me breakfast, and she made me dinner, and she couldn't read or write, but by God, she taught me how to be a good person.
Taught you how
And
to
how
do
to,
things.
yeah, when people call me racist, I'm like, are you fuck? I like literally don't know how to do that. Like,
How to be a racist?
well, Aunt Irma, well, like we all were because we didn't go to school with black people, so like we were just taught that black people were loved more by Jesus. That's why their skin was darker, and we accepted that as gospel. Period. Like God shone on them more, and you should have reverence and respect.
Interesting.
Like period. Like you know what I mean. So till I was like 8 or 9, like I didn't know any different. I thought that's how that cookie crumbled.
Say, Michael, are you Google? He's Googling mammy. They're having a discussion if a mammy is a white or a black.
It's a black nanny. Just so y'all know, I can define it for you. I think a mammy. I think mammy, like the term mammy became very popular after Gone with the Wind.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it became like yeah, because I mean, white privilege, definitely privileged white families, definitely more affluent white families could normally afford a mammy for their children.
Right.
And like that was like a social status thing. It just became part of society, really. Like you have one, and like it's not like they cost that much money. I'm sure it's not as cheap as like a Mexican one. But like
Wait, what about a young Mormon girl one? I hear those.
Bro, they're expensive as fuck, dude. They know too much. They know tax code shit than Mormons. She's like, no, you're gonna pay me
The
by the
Mormon
hour.
girls are out. The Mormon
I have a
girls.
$40. I have a 40-hour a week. I get 40 hours a week. Anything over that, you have to pay overtime. They know way too much. They know way too much. No Jews, no Mormons. I mean, honestly, they need to come from like a rougher background. Like, I need them to come from nothing so that they can instill gratitude and humility into privileged, spoiled white children.
Yeah,
That's why I need them.
that's
That's
true.
why I'm such a good person. First of all, that's why I'm a good person, because I had a mammy that was like, if you're not a good person, I will switch you. And you don't want to get switched. You don't want to get switched. You don't want that. I know I've covered that 100 times. So like literally sticks hurt. And so at the threat of sticks, there you go, Anna. Yes. That is yes.
Nice.
Amen. Yes. Well, good, because my mammy couldn't read or write, so it's a good thing that you can, and you can teach them things. Now, granted, we always made sure our homework was done.
Randy,
I don't know.
Randy in the Rumble chat. My babysitter was a Pakistani Muslim. She whooped our asses like we were her kids.
I bet she did, just like mine.
Did you
Yeah.
guys? Did you guys have like a couple aunts and well, obviously the nanny, but I had some aunts that would like spank my ass. And I was like,
Yes. My dad has 3 sisters, so yes, abso-fucking-lutely. I had aunts that would whip my ass. They loved me, and they would also whip my ass.
yeah. I was like, I've been a little like sometimes with my nieces and nephews when they've done something dumb, I've been like, stop, whatever.
Right.
But I
Here's the
think
thing.
because I don't have kids and I don't have kids to whip their asses, and
Sure.
it's just not normal.
So when I had that. So here's the dynamic of like growing up in like this little tiny town that I went to school with these like 60 kids. And like we all pretty much had the same kind of upbringing. We're like, we had nuns at school that would whip your ass. Then you went home to a nanny. And if you had any kind of letters or marks or any kind of anything from school, they would whip your ass. And then they would tell your parents that they had to whip. They didn't even have to tell you, the parents, why they whipped your ass. They were just like, CD had to get a switch today.
Ooh.
My parents didn't ask her why. It didn't matter. If she justified needing a switch, then I was getting the belt. And you see the cycle repeat.
Baby. That's how it
So by
works.
the time you turn 12, like you don't step out of line anymore, because fuck that shit, man. I'm tired of getting fucking switched. See, okay, yeah. So Stoner knows, like I said, like they weren't expensive. Like most mammies like lived in Section 8 housing, so it's not like they had rent. Like most of them already had like a whole situation figured out for their bills, so everything that they made was like their bingo money. So like, and again, like people would watch us and be like, she's a racist, and it's like, I'm not. I'm just stating fact. Like she was comfortable in her life. Aunt Irma did not aspire to be anything better than just raise other people's children, because she was really good at it.
You're literally talking factually about an individual who literally did what she did,
Like did and like loved her and like loved us, like loved her. I loved her. We went to her funeral. Like we sat in the
I
front
was
row with her
for
children.
my kids. Holy shit. Dude,
Like,
go upstairs.
what's up, baby? What's up, my
Let's talk
baby?
about that switching. We got to do some switching right here.
See, that's what Aunt Irma would be like. Go pick a switch right now. Go pick a switch. Picking the switch took up most of the time that she was trying to like get from us. Like,
Alice. Good luck, Alice. If you heard us.
Good luck. Cheers, boo. Cheers.
Good Lord.
So yeah, to Anna's point, by the time we were 10 12, like in an age where it should be start to get a little bit sassy or rebellious, like we were not, because we were scared to death of sticks and belts.
There was I would get in trouble for fucking nothing, and then I got in huge trouble for fucking nothing, and so I was like, anything I did do, which I barely did fucking anything either, there was secret. I was not going to get caught for it. It didn't happen.
Right. Or deny it till you just die. You know what I mean? Just like deny it Like, I didn't do that. I did not do that. I don't know. I did not have sexual relations with that man or woman. I did not do it. And like, and you just stick to your fucking gun so hard because I did this one thing bad, this one tiny little thing, and you guys are going to make it this big thing. And so I'm just going to deny it.
Yeah,
even though they're like, we have the bottles right here. Those aren't mine. You have bottles right here. Well, I don't know. I don't know, man, because they're not mine. I don't know whose they are. They probably had a lot of fun though. Yeah, dude. No, when you come from strict
Oh,
parents,
poor Alice. It is early. I know.
Well, and Adam's not home, and
Well, you look pretty. You looked even
I know, I
like
was
your
gonna
annoyed look. You looked really cute right there. You're like,
totally.
I guess you're doing good. We're all doing
Hey,
good.
man.
sure,
Hey.
I sometimes I'm like, that was really wild that Adam and I decided to reproduce our DNA.
Maybe it was a bad idea. I don't know.
So did you guys see that dude's tits on the White House lawn this week? That was crazy, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
saw just really comment about it. I'm like, what, dude? Did you like freak out over?
I
Oh,
like
did you say Ben Shapiro's? I think
Ben
said,
Shapiro said.
he said something, but I'm like, whatever he said was not what needed to be said.
Okay. Well, I don't really care. You're an adult and you're a dude, you can have tits, you're a girl, you cannot, like, whatever. I don't care. As we were talking before, whatever. But the thing is that this thing was family friendly and there were children there. And it is weird. It is weird to bust your tits out for the sake of the gram in front of kids. And somehow it's like because, and I really feel this way, like, because those tits don't belong to an actual woman, it's like, oh well, these tits are okay to look like, these tits are okay to be out because they don't actually belong to a woman. But I am really a woman, so you need to respect me as really a woman. But my truth. And it's like, well, your truth is not the truth.
Right.
And so let's get that straight. And yeah, that was like, did like shaking hands with, like, call with him whatever you want. He's the president of the United States. Going up to him and his wife and like shaking his hand and being like, oh my God, we love you. Thank you so much for trans right. Like, dude, you couldn't have just flashed your tits. Like, then you had to go up and like make America look like fucking clowns. Because that's ultimately what this does. Like, it makes us look like America supports this. And like, I support your right to be whatever you want to be. I do not support your right to go to the White House at
You show your boobs in an appropriate place, at a house party, at a sex club, at a kink club, at a nudist colony. That's where you flash your tits. And there are plenty of places to go do that. And people are consenting to it because they're
your own OnlyFans. How about that? How come that's not enough? How come that attention is not enough? That's what I'm saying. You have to get attention from, you're seeking validation and attention from somewhere that you were not getting it from. And you already have socials. You already have a paywall. You have a website. You have all these things where you can get that attention and that validation for your body and your body transformation, and for to celebrate you can get all that. But like, for whatever reason, you have to do it at a family friendly event where there are children. That is what is wrong. Like how
no, you know what? There does need to be some decorum. I don't give a fuck if you're a dude and you get fake tits. You're an idiot, but we're most of you, not everyone. But that's more of a personal opinion on a lot of elective surgeries.
Bigger issue, and the one that I take the most offense to is the fact that you are a trans woman. Okay, you did this to your body. You post your body online. You post it behind a page, whatever, but like you post your body, and then you get mad at people for sexualizing your body when you literally took your tits out. This is called being a
And
woman.
did it like sexually. It
Yeah,
wasn't
no,
like,
no, it's not like a here they are. It's like a like I'm woman, hear me roar. No, it's
like
like
a
a look
stripper
at me.
shit.
Like, dude, like that's sick. That's sex. That is you sexualizing your fucking self. You are doing it to yourself, and then you're mad because you've been sexualized. Let me tell you what it is to say. When you choose as a woman to wear clothes that are conservative, that cover your body, you cannot prevent rape by clothes. Clothes don't prevent rape. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you don't want to be sexualized, you don't provide people a reason to sexualize you.
Yeah.
Right? You try and take that away. You mitigate that. I'm not saying clothes prevents that. I'm not saying hair prevents that. I'm not saying like people will sexualize you regardless. So the fact that you are mad at people for sexualizing you when you were sexualizing yourself, what the fuck, dude? You cannot be a trans person and a feminist. Like you cannot like want traditional values and be trans. You can support I think you can support traditional values, but you are fundamentally non-traditionalist. Like you are not traditional. Like you know what I mean? Like you are not traditional. So yeah, I just felt like her, like when she came back with this argument of like I should be sexualized, I shouldn't be this, I shouldn't be that. It was like, wait a minute. You don't get to decide that anymore. No. You have given that power to other people when you took your clothes off in front of millions of people. Like you took that a bit, like you can't take that from.
It'd be like me not owning Sparklergate, okay? Like
it would be. No, I didn't want to say it, FM, but like yes, that's exactly what that would be. Like
20 years of
you guys are mad. I'm mad. I'm mad because you guys are bookmarking this, and you don't need a bookmark. You don't need a screenshot. You don't need to. And it's like, well, you don't really have that right, do you?
No,
because you've put the content. You put the content out.
The minute
how people react,
it's out, baby. There ain't no.
So yeah, so instead of owning it, this pretend woman, which you are a pretend woman, because a real woman would do like forest bombing, put it out there and fucking own it to her death. You said, "Oh, well, you guys suck because you guys sexualize me." No, fuck you. You sexualize your goddamn self.
And please sexualize me. I'm old. I'm so old. And wrinkly, tell me I'm pretty. Tell me I'm hot.
Dude,
you're so pretty. Dude. You're so hot.
Yeah, you're so hot. Yeah. So yeah, no, I just like I just was so, fine. You can. I just perplexed. I was like, no. You don't get to make this argument anymore. You do not get to make this argument, and your argument is false. And I'm gonna show you. Yeah, man. That was kind of crazy, and like to me, that's like
if a woman had done that too in that same action, it would have been fucked up. You just wouldn't.
I would not. Right, I don't. Right, there are children there, which they shouldn't be there at a pride. There should be a pride event at the fucking White House. First of all, your tax dollars at work, people, and there shouldn't be a kid-friendly pride event at the White House at all, and there shouldn't be children near really any of it, because you shouldn't be near the White House because there are literal pedophiles that occupy the White House at the current moment.
What I was just thinking, it is a literal kink club to them, basically.
You're right.
Fucked.
You're right. You're right.
Say.
Now that I thought that through, you're right. You're right. Like it is an actual, like the White House is a kink club. Welcome to it.
Ugh. Yeah. On that light note.
Sorry. I know.
I thought like it really is to them. That's what it's all like when they invited that fucking weirdo cross-dresser, the one who ended up stealing luggage and shit. Like, what the fuck were they parading him around for? What the fuck was all that? Yeah. Do you remember the other like guy dressed as a girl that was working with the redhead? And he was like wearing that one video he made, and he had nails and stuff. And I was like, what are we doing here? What is, I'm not against that. I'm just like wondering, what are you doing? And then the more they've done that now they've created a monster called Forest Mommy. So guess what? Like, you want to make stupid videos like that about shit? Guess what we gonna do? You know, like I can do
Make
literally
more
whatever.
videos, bitch. Make more videos.
Just to point out their ridiculousness of that
Right,
shit, you
right,
know?
right, right, right. So yeah, you're right. It is a kink club, and like the more after I thought that out, you're right. Like, and
I
that's
am
why they feel so comfortable. Because why would you feel comfortable? Can you imagine going to the? If I was at the White House, I would be y'all. I would be in fucking Chanel tweed. You understand me? I would look like I goddamn belong there. Like, y'all should have hired me. You should have been hired me just to walk around and look official. Okay, like I would not be pulling my tits out. And so what that tells me is what made that person, those people, not just that person, all these people so comfortable
right.
on the White House lawn to just do that. Because like I said, I'm walking around in aviators. I got two dudes behind me looking like I got Secret Service. Like I should be here. I am not gonna disgrace me, my family, my reputation. Like, like this woman is done. Like you can't trans activist this shit, because no one believes you. Yeah. No one believes your shit. Also, your tit job is okay. It's all
I've
right.
seen better.
I've seen better.
better.
You should have paid more. You should have saved more. You should have paid more. Just saying.
I've seen better on a uglier woman.
Oh my God. If FM ever got, oh yes, I am the woman that speaks for FM for sure. For
There
sure.
we go. Thank God
Between
someone needs to take over at some point here.
dude, it'll be me and Paul and I will converse, and then I will be the face that goes out there and it's just like, fuck you. Next. Fuck
And
you.
I've
Fuck
had
you.
some
You're
people,
cool.
yeah, tell them, fuck them that. I've had some people text me like, hey, maybe this post to. I'm like, you know what? You're probably right. We'll just delete that one. Like,
Look, sometimes
I'm glad to
it's
have
worth
people
it.
looking out. I'm glad to
Yeah,
have
yeah,
people-
yeah. I would be that. Like, okay. Like, yes, I would be your filter to where your message would get out. We would just curate it in a way that is consumable. You understand? Like, we just we will get the
Just
message out.
soften it up maybe a little.
Yeah, just a
soften
little
it
bit, like, and run it by you, never,
up.
you know.
Not expensive, but
Sure, we want to make sure we're powerful. We just don't need to necessarily tell 51% of the population to fuck off.
right. I was thinking of switching gears a little bit because I don't know how much longer I have, but I kind of wanted to talk about what we were talking about beforehand. Does everyone want to talk politics a little bit?
I always do.
I don't know if Alice noticed how Colorado libertarians were going. I know she was busy with her Matchbox 15 concert. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I know. Look, tell the story. I'm getting more wine. Tell the story. I'll be back.
Okay, like I didn't even know this. Like,
right.
it's so silly. So I don't know if anybody fought. Like, I know not everyone who follows is libertarian, and I know like. I am so embarrassed sometimes. No, just kidding. But like, let's just face it, like it's a dorky thing, right? But anyway, so Colorado basically had been talking to the Republican Party out here, the like chair of the Republican Party, and has basically just said, hey, let's not run people against each other right now. Like we are up against crazy people out here. Like we are up against crazy progressive Democrat, like. And they have taken their time and they have played games and they have strategized to take over. And that's what they did. And so now we got to do some strategizing and things. So they have been in talks, basically just like, hey, let's do better about running pro-liberty candidates. We will, there won't be like a for sure, hey, maybe we do like your guy, but we don't actually. We do have a better libertarian candidate to run. It's not like a surefire hardcore like anything. It's just like, hey, let's cooperate and work together. And oh my god, the people freak out. People freaked out. And like, it's all the same people who are defending Jerry Polis saying he's a libertarian. He is not a libertarian. Okay. So all the same people who will defend this they're like, who literally was locked down our state and was a tyrant to us. He literally did these things. All these people have been defending him. Now they're all like, oh my God, you guys are just going to get steamrolled by the GOP, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, just all, and they don't even know what the fuck's going on. And so while all these talks were going on, that's when I decided to run. And guess what? That had nothing to fucking do with any of that. And nothing to do with any of that. Okay. And then I run, and then all of a sudden, the GOP in my area, Republicans, they like me. They want to support me. They're like, holy cow, this is something going on, and we're not going to run someone against her because that would be a spoiler, which is so fun that it's just worked out that way, that I'm the total opposite. Like, those, like, if they were to run someone, it would be a spoiler against me, but not to be like hoity-toity, but just funny because everything's just worked out so funny and so like good to be no, actually. So all these people were saying this, and then I'm saying this is literally happening to me right now, where they're supporting an actual LP candidate in a nonpartisan race. But like, I'm proof in the pudding, and it's me. It's me. It's me. And these people know who I am. They followed me. They like, this isn't a big secret about who I am and what I do. And so it's just like, all these people from other states have been, well, this gun, blah, 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 blah. I'm just worried about this, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, where were you worried when the progressives were taking over our state and we weren't doing shit? Where were you then worried about us? It's just, anyway.
Okay, so like, what is having, now, you are an exception to the rule. So whenever I say this, I don't mean you, Forest Mommy. I mean, but what has being an L ever got anyone, like on a big scale? I'm talking like, I know we've had some wins, right? Obviously, been a party for 51 years. Like, there's been some wins, but like, so if you're in your space, your district, your county, whatever, and you find that having an L next to your name, you decide to run for public office and take on that burden. It is a burden. You take on that burden of running for public office, and you see in your district, okay, the way to win is to align with this group. Then you figure out a way to play the game with that advantage, right? You would if you want to win, if the goal is to win something, then you align with the people who are winners and you win and you work hard to win. Like, I don't understand. So like, the GOP in Colorado sees that you are a winner. Like, you have the potential to really win. Okay. Why would you not support that? So you have an L next. You have an L next to you.
Guys, just support because you're Republicans. Like,
okay, and again, and what we went back to talk, like what we were talking about, FM, is like, if you are principled, then you don't pick a party over your principles.
Exactly.
You figure out a way to win with your principles, no matter what letter or color is next to you. Who cares? Who cares? That doesn't mean anything.
And
what doesn't mean anything?
And what's so bad about calling people up and saying, "Hey, what candidates are you thinking to run? What are their issues? What are their what are their positives? What are their like?" I know
right.
I saw that I have the online stuff, and they're like, "Well, obviously she's got a good platform." You know what I mean, for what she is and how small person. So it's like, why they in their mind we're like, nope, we're all Republicans now out here. We're just all solid Republicans, and I'm like, that's not even the thing, because I was at a GOP meeting. And I was like, the pot issue came up because it's not legal in in the town. So that'll come up, and I'm like, well, let's have an honest discussion about it, and I'm like, I obviously support it, and we have to look at it, and I'm having this discussion with them. They know that I would love to legalize it, but there are other issues, like their issues, to consider, and what's
so again, you can't win without coalescing. And that's bullshit if anybody tries to tell you otherwise. Fuck that shit. I sat in the back fucking room, in a back room of a convenience store. And I won't say this motherfucker's name. I won't. I think he's dead now. But he was this old fucking nigga. Let me tell you something. He had been involved. He was like Obama if Obama wasn't presidential. You know what I mean? Like he was a community organizer, right? Okay. So we go to him and we have what, $5,000 or something. And you pay this man, basically, you pay this man to have like an event downtown at his other place. He takes pictures with you, he endorses you, people will vote for you. That's how this works. We were the first, me, and like we could not do it in any way associated with the campaign because if anyone ever linked money back to this guy, it would be a shit show. So no candidate wanted to have money connected to this guy, but you had to pay him, right? Because it's fucking politics. And we're white people trying to get black votes. That's what you're trying to do. So you get black people to say this white person's cool. Okay. So we pay him the $5,000 under the assumption he is not going to host the same event for the opponent. We have the event. We have the Zydeco band come play. We have the whole roll, the barbecue, the free food, all that jazz. I swear to God, 2 weeks later, this nigga had the same shit for our opponent. It said the same shit about our opponent. And there ain't shit you can do because he's a grifter, because he took his money and he made 15 grand, probably, you know what I mean? To that other dude with all the money. Like, so I'm just saying, like this is the game. You know what I mean? Like this is the game and you choose to play it, you become a player, and that's what you're doing. I'm using that as an example, but like that's essentially what you're doing is you're going through and you're like, okay, what can we agree on? How can we align? Because the more people I'm aligned with, the better.
Yeah.
The more people I'm aligned with, the better. Like, period. Like, the more people I'm aligned with, the more votes I get. Like, I don't understand how this is a problem. So if aligning with your local Democrat Party because they don't have a good enough candidate for the election and you're like, hey, man, this is where I fall on all these really essential check boxes. Like, this is how I fall. And like, I think we're actually pretty aligned. So like, let's talk. And like, what are you willing to do? Because I can win. And like, you know, people in the libertarian sphere call that acquiescing to like lobbyists. I call it playing the game.
The whole
Gotta
thing.
play
And winning. First of all, winning.
Yeah.
Can't win if you don't play the game at all.
Yeah, and like I've always viewed the whole, I'm like, okay, there's a libertarian, there's a party, and the party is just a part of this political system, and we've got a foothold into their little system to try and play along, and it's a game. We're just trying to play their game with them. Will it work completely in the end? Who knows? But why the fuck won't we try everything along the fucking way?
We don't live in Ancapistan. So if you live in Ancapistan in your head, well, I can't help you because that's not reality.
Right.
So while we're here, let's win. Let's win at their game. Let's play their game and win, which is what Forest Mommy is doing and what LP of Colorado and the GOP of Colorado have decided. They have decided that they don't want socialism and they don't want absolute economic tyranny in their state. They don't want economic tyranny running the marijuana industry, the agriculture industry, and they've decided that, you know what, we're better together than we are apart. We disagree on some things, but we agree that we can't have this shit. And this Leviathan cannot grow. We have to starve it. And the only way to starve it is to coalesce. This is politics. This is not hard. This is not fucking hard. I went to school for 4 years for it. It's not fucking hard. This is how you play it. And so, and there are people online that will like tell me like, you know, like I don't know better. And it's like, I absolutely know better. You've never participated in local politics, have you? Because if you had, you would agree with me, Forest Mommy, and LP Colorado, and a whole bunch, Tho Bishop, and a whole bunch of really smart people who understand. So like, I like if you're just so principled that you're just willing to lose all the time for the sake of messaging, well, honey, you're always gonna be a loser. And I don't fuck with losers. Neither does anybody else here. So like, stop losing, and then maybe we can talk. But like, as long as you accept that like 35% of the vote is a win when you lost, darling, I can't help you. And so no, I applaud you. I applaud you. I applaud Colorado. I think they took a really big step, and I think that a whole bunch of reading is going on online, but I think a lot of people understand, smart people understand what you're doing. And I think
Yeah.
it's really those smart long
Our
plays.
the fucking governor's trying to troll us now, It's
Oh
like
my god, what a fucking loser, dude. Like if anything, that would drive me as if I didn't know anything about libertarianism, I didn't know anything about any of that. As a citizen, I would be like, whatever it takes to get this motherfucker to go away. I'm for it.
that's like the
Like I'm for
goal.
it. Like
What's the goal?
yeah, like
Yeah.
he's got to go. So whoever we got to be friends with to make that happen, down.
It's I have to end it here kind of soon.
Okay.
But I wanted to add something, but I totally forgot it. What was it?
What
Oh,
was
this is one thing they're really reading about too. They're like, you can't trust blah blah. You can't trust them, and it's like, bitch, you're not supposed to trust anybody all the way. You're always skeptical. Why did you throw that out the window now? Because of that, like, duh, it's so dumb.
Who
And people
trusts anybody?
actually-
Yeah, stop trusting libertarians. First of all, y'all need to quit trusting each other. If you trust each other, you no. Stop doing that. First of all. Second of all, yeah, no one trusts anyone in politics because it's a game. I'm done. Alice, you go.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, people act like if you like if a libertarian like what's going on in Colorado, people act like you're siding with like either fascism or communism or just still some kind of irony, but it's like you're never people are looking for purist politicians, and that's just going to be really hard to find. You're not going to find somebody that agrees with you 110%. Like
You
I would
shouldn't, and
vote
you
for,
shouldn't look for that. You shouldn't look for
yeah,
that.
I would vote for somebody in my town that just wanted to do better to lower taxes, not have such a police state in our town, and have the guts to like tell all these old ladies like stop calling the cops on kids for playing outside. Like that's you know what I mean? Like I don't need them. I don't need to agree with them on everything. Of course, there might be big things that I might be like, well, that's way too big for. But you know what I mean? Like, it's just yeah. People
Yes.
don't-
So yeah, I think yeah, I think you're right. I agree 100%. I think Forest Mommy agrees too. I'm speaking for her, but yeah. Yeah. Let's find a
Alice,
common goal.
yeah, it's not that fucking hard either. Like, people have to go out of their way to be so uncooperative. They really do. And then everyone
They
got
do.
mad about what Colorado cooperating with people, but then people didn't care that some stupid bitch went and ran to the media and said we were all white supremacists and all this shit. So that action's okay. That's okay. But us cooperating to fight against fucking state, that's what makes you mad. Like these people they can all fuck off. Yes. Anyways, sorry. Go ahead, Alice. You want to plug your stuff for tomorrow?
Okay. Put a fork in it tomorrow at 8 p.m. With St. Michael. First shot CD. I'm gonna pop it. CD, want to pop it?
I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be off. I'll be there.
Okay, so we're gonna have a fun night. Be able to talk about Matchbox 20, maybe a little Chris Gaines.
Count me in. I am Chris Gaines' #1 fan.
Yeah, like it was so funny. He was just looking at me. I'm like, dude, she has all these theories, and I was like, oh my god, you got to come on and talk about all these theories and shit. He's just like,
Awesome.
and maybe St. Michael will tell us about his weird dream about his coworker.
Ooh,
Spicy.
sounds spicy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then Steak's coming on, you guys. The next, so if you didn't see enough Steak tonight, she'll be on your guys' show the next week, right?
Yeah, with
Or something.
Paul's going to be on there too, and then the week after that we have Doug and Ape coming on.
Ooh.
So
Oh,
we're like
I might
so
have to crash. I might
popular.
have to crash that one too.
People,
CD.
my
Oh, sorry.
SMT sisters always have an open invite on Put a
Oh, well,
Fork in.
thank you. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. So this weekend I am recording with the incredible gentlemen of Mostly Peaceful Podcast TV, two Florida men. Love those guys. Love them. And so we will be recording in the resurrection of Whiskey and Tea podcast, which is a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal for me. I had to put it on ice after the big D, or before the big D, I guess. And after everything's all finalized now, like I feel like I can bring it back. And Whiskey and Tea is just like, it's my baby. I'm really proud of it. I thought about it and stewed on it and like worked on it for so long, and it was a real bummer to have to not do it anymore. And it broke my heart, and I really felt like I was like on to something. So I'm really excited to bring it back, and I'm super excited to bring it back with like awesome dudes who have like awesome perspectives that I just can't wait to challenge, frankly, and make them maybe think a little, so that will be out. We're recording this weekend, and it will probably be out by the end of the month. So looking super forward to that.
All right.
And yeah, come follow me on Twitter. Follow them on Twitter.
Oh yeah,
Hello, everyone.
Twitter.
And Steak too. I don't really have anything. I'm going to be on Eric the Red's thing a little bit later tonight. So
Oh, have fun! Have so much
she's
fun,
not gonna be
Eric.
a little bit, but yeah.
Eric was the first guy that took me to dinner after I left my ex-husband.
Oh yeah, because he was in
And I will-
Louisiana, right?
I will never forget that. Like it was
Aw.
just like, it was just so, it was what I needed. And it was so sweet. And it was so good to meet an internet friend that just like, after everything I went through with my ex, who never understood this part of my life and never wanted to be a part of it, to like the first person that I like went to dinner with after, and like he took me out. So like I had no money, I had like no nothing, and like he took me to a really nice dinner, and like I just cannot say enough nice things about Eric. Eric is a saint. Eric is a saint on earth. You can tell him I said that. Like I just think the world of him. So I'm so glad you're going on. He's awesome. He's absolutely awesome. Yeah, I can't wait.
He's going to take a break from it, so it's going to be like a handful of people are going to be on it, and it'll be silly. So
we'll have so much fun. I'll watch. I'll be there. I'll watch.
All right. Thanks everyone on YouTube and Rumble. See you later.
Bye guys. Love y'all.
Bye.